Hey y'all, Daily Dose with Blandy. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. I'm having a great one. I just woke up from a nap, which is why my voice sounds like this. But I wanted to remind you guys that God does answer prayers. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter the method that he used to answer your prayer or the people that he used to answer your prayer. He's going to answer your prayer. So I think that we need to be reminded that God does answer prayers. And I think that if you think about some of the things that you asked God for, whatever that may have been, he answered your prayers. If we look at our life right now, even if it doesn't look like what we want it to look like or feel like what we wanted it to feel like, we are smack dab in the midst of an answered prayer. Like, we're living out an answered prayer that we asked God for, may have been 10 years ago. It may have been 2 weeks ago. Also, sometimes you're just in a waiting season during, a period of what you ask God for. You're just in a waiting season. So don't think that if God has you at a pit stop, that this is the end and this is just the end result. But start living your life and praying and asking God for the things that you really want. Live and pray like those things that you pray for, God is going to answer it. If we start remembering that God answers prayers, if we start praying like, I know God's going to answer this prayer, then we will ask for what we want. Not for what we feel like society thinks we should have. Not for what we think would satisfy our flesh right now in this moment. But ask for things that you really want. And then when you think about it, I think that journaling is always such a beneficial thing because you're able to look back at those things that you asked God for, those things that you really, really wanted, you worked hard for. And then you can realize, oh, you know what? I did really want this. I wanted a baby. Let me go take care of my baby because I really wanted a baby. I wanted an apartment. Let me go clean my apartment because I really, really wanted that apartment. I wanted to be in this marriage. Let me go steward my marriage well right now in the season. Understand that you might have to change what you do, how you do it to manage and to be thankful and grateful for the blessing that God has given you right now. But take a moment to look back and remember, I really wanted this. Let me steward it well. And if for some reason it's not what I want anymore, it does not serve me anymore, for whatever reason, let me do inventory of that. And when I see, it's because I'm being ungrateful. Like, I asked for a wife and I wanted to sit in the house with my wife and my kids. And now I'm mad because my wife don't want to go out. She boring. This is what you asked for. That's the wife God gave you that you asked for. So I think that, I was reminded with a situation of what I've been getting a lot of answered prayers, And so I was reminded that these are things and people that I asked God for. Let me steward them well. Let me steward them well. I don't know about you, but I don't want to grieve God in a way that makes him feel like, oh, I gave her what she wants and now she doesn't want it. It goes down to a simple birthday present that I asked for last year. I knew exactly what it was I wanted, but I didn't check the details on it, and it ended up not being what I wanted. But I ended up getting exactly what I asked for. So it's like, remember that when you ask God for something, he's going to answer your prayers. Ask for what you want. And then if he gives you exactly what you asked for, do inventory. Ask God to give you the grace to be able to keep it, to manage it, to appreciate it, to steward it well. Whether that be that job that you cried and you labored for. When you get up in that job and them people don't act like you thought your coworkers was going to act like, they don't like you the way you thought they were going to like you, that's the job God asked for. That's what God gave you. He gave you what you asked for. So take that job and go to work every day and show up like it's an answered prayer. Whether it don't answer every single box, every single check on what you asked for, it don't check every single box for what you asked for, it's what you asked for. He gave it to you. Steward it well. So I think that I was reminded today that it's a lot of things that I'm living in that is answered prayers. Am I stewarding it well? And the things that I'm asking God for and believing him for, do I really want those things? And if I really want it, when it gets here, I better not fumble it and treat it like it's something that I never wanted. So when you get this stuff that you're praying and asking God for this year, that you labored, you fasted, you did the 21 days of prayer for, you better appreciate it. You better take care of it. You better water it. You better love it. You better nurture it. Whatever it takes, you ask for that. Start praying like God is going to answer your prayers, because he is. So if you don't want it, if you want it because somebody else said it was cute, you better tell God, I don't want that. I'm sorry. I don't know what. Nope, I don't want it. And that's before he gives it to you. Because when he gives it to you, it's your responsibility to steward it well, whatever it is. You ask for it, do right by it.